America's drinking water, especially in several states, which I will tell you which states and where, are under attack with links back to, well, China, Russia, and, well, maybe some other countries. I'll give you the details of it in this video, as well as several hundred migrants have illegally crossed the US border and been arrested because they have been affiliated with ISIS and a human smuggling network. However, there are over 50 of them that have gotten away and remain unknown. That's right. ICE, which is Immigrations and Customs Enforcement, is looking to arrest them on immigration charges when and if they're found. Yeah, the Department of Homeland Security says that they have identified over 400 immigrants from Central Asia, think China, and elsewhere who crossed into the US in the past 3 years as subject of concern because they were brought by an ISIS affiliated human smuggling network. 3 US officials have now told NBC News. While over 150 of them have been arrested, the whereabouts of 50 remain unknown, the officials said. ICE is looking to arrest them on immigration charges when and if they are located. One of the US officials said people affiliated with ISIS are operating as human smugglers in Central Asia and helping people there leave their countries and travel to the West, where they are then smuggled into the US. The problem here is there is more than 1,000 Chinese national crossing the northern border every month nowadays. And that's the northern border, guys, where security isn't nearly as beefed up, they say, as the southern border. 1,000 per month. And on the southern border, honestly, they're not even sure how many Chinese nationals, Chinese migrants, illegal migrants, whatever you want to call them, but they are sure that they're the fastest growing group crossing from Mexico into the United States. And China's a long way away, and it may even be in the millions. Why is Chinese nationals coming all the way from China to the United States? That's a serious question. This comes as the House of Representatives just passed a enhanced military draft bill for the US as the US is concerned that China is going to go to war. Russia's already at war and Israel's at war. You can watch that video of mine. I'll link you to that video here in a moment about the military draft bill that has just been passed by the House of Representatives. The world is unbelievable right now. Meanwhile, America's drinking water is facing attack with, you guessed it, links back to China, Russia, and Iran. Meanwhile, these Chinese nationals are flooding into our country. We don't know where they are. We don't know what they're doing, but yet they're coming into our country and being allowed to come in. Cyber attacks on the country's water systems could damage infrastructures, disrupt the ability or flow of water, alter chemicals, contaminating the public drinking water supply that you could be drinking right now, you and your family. A recent string of attacks on water utilities, including systems in Kansas, Texas, and Pennsylvania. Taking out critical national infrastructure has become a top priority for foreign linked cyber criminals. Quote, all drinking water and wastewater systems are at risk, large and small, urban and rural, an EPA spokesman said. The FBI, the NSA, and the CISA all expressed concern. In February, the FBI warned Congress that Chinese hackers have burrowed deep into the United States cyber infrastructure in an attempt to cause damage, targeting water treatment plants, the electrical grid, transportation systems, and other cyber infrastructure. A Russian linked hack in January of a water filtration plant in a small Texas town, Muleshoe, located near a U.S. Air Force base, caused a water tank to overflow. Water is among the least mature in terms of security, said Adam Isles, head of a cybersecurity practice for Chertoff Group. The city of Wichita, Kansas, recently had an experience that's become all too common. Its water system was hacked. The cyber attack, which targeted water metering, billing, and payment processing, followed the targeting of water utilities across the U.S. in recent years. They're going after America's water. Hackers aren't doing anything special. Despite rising fears of AI use in cyber threats, the go to criminal way into systems remains preying on humans' foibles, be it via phishing, social engineering, or systems still running on default passwords. Old school cyber attacks, according to Ryan Witt, Vice President of Cybersecurity firm Proofpoint. And I'll link you to a story here about how your personal information and your banking information and your phone may have been hacked here in a moment as well. Yeah, so there's a lot going on. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. It's unbelievable. So, if you haven't yet, thank you so much for liking these videos. Click the subscribe button down below and the bell icon after subscribing so you don't miss out on new videos. It's completely free to do so. Videos come out at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can click here to see new information about the military draft bill that was just passed in the House of Representatives. Or you can click here to see how millions of people are affected by the new hack phones and banking information. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in one of those videos next.